Hello friends, Jeff here from House of Heresy, and back again with another pack cracking episode. Going back into Dominaria Remastered with another collector booster box. So, this has been an awesome set. I've really enjoyed it so far. This will be the third box that we're opening on the channel here, and it has been quite a fun ride so far. First couple boxes, really pretty cool. The quality's been amazing. The product has been fun. The pull rates have been pretty neat. So we're still very close to release. So as far as pricing goes, it's up in the air. I mean, things have definitely been dropping quite a bit because so many people are opening the product, but that's to be expected. I will say that I think long term, just because of how good the cards are in here, this is going to age well, but it's probably not going to be the product that you can just do a quick turnaround. Expect to get any significant value back from the set outside of the big hits that they have. So let's get into it. So for those that haven't seen this before or haven't watched my other videos, just a quick recap. These are printed in Japan, the collector boosters specifically. So you saw that it had the pull tab. Quality is generally better. I think the foiling's a lot better. And the pack order is different. So you got the token in the front, followed by a foil borderless or retro, followed by a non-foil borderless, followed by a non-foil retro, all rares or mythics, and then followed by a pack foil rare or mythic, and then you get into a foil either borderless or retro, common or uncommon, and then two non-foil borderless or retro, commons or uncommons, then you get into a foil land. So show that here momentarily. All right, so let's get into it. So first pull is a Nantuko Shade in the retro foil. Not a huge hit. Time Stretch, there we go. Here's one that I do not have yet. So that's exciting. I'm trying to think how we did this last time. So we'll put all the foils up there. Mythics will go down on the bottom here. Ooh, another Mythic. Hunting Ground, very cool. I don't think I pulled this one either, so that's awesome. I'll take it. Followed by an Absorb. And a Peregrine Drake in the retro foil. That's really neat. Nice pick up there. And then we got Terror, Savannah Lions, and a Mountain. All right. Very cool. We'll just keep the lands down there because they're pretty awesome. We got Valduk, Dedapult, Spark Spray, Sandstorm, Macetail, Emerald Charm, and Glintwing Invoker. Okay, nothing too wild or crazy. So yeah, this has been very fun. Like I said, this is box number 3. For those that have watched my channel for any length of time, you know that I'm a big fan of the borderless, and I have a borderless cube that I've built for my friends and I to draft and play with. So I was trying to get a full set of those. So currently, for that, I think I have 28 out of the 45. So now 29 with the Time Stretch, so that's cool. So hopefully we'll get some cards I haven't pulled yet. Wrath of God, very nice in the foil borderless. That's beautiful. Gorgeous card. And I do want to try to get a full set of the foil borderless as well. I think that's probably going to be more challenging just because you only get one per pack. So, and it's not a guarantee. So I think that's going to be a rough one to do, or an expensive one, because I'll probably have to buy a bunch, but we'll see. I got Denizen of the Deep, Sulphur Falls, one of the check lands there, and the retro non-foil, and then a Stroke of Genius. Very nice. And then we actually bring these a little bit closer together. There we go. We got Invigorating Boon, Flame Tongue Kavu, Mind Stone, and an Island. So in the first 2 boxes, I actually did not get a single copy of the Lightning Planes, so I would like to get at least a couple of those if I can. I'm definitely holding on to all those foil retro lands because I think they look beautiful. All right, we got Gerard's Verdict, Crop Rotation, there's a nice one. Snap, Terminal Moraine, Seddon's Desire, Cleric of the Forward Order, and Evil Eye of Orms by Gore. All right. So yeah, how's everyone else enjoying this so far? By the time this video comes out, it'll have been about not quite a week since release. So definitely curious to hear what everyone's experiences have been. It seems like great product. I'm definitely enjoying it. All right, and we got a Triskelion. All right, not a huge hit, but I haven't actually pulled this one yet, so I'll take that as a win. Siege Gang Commander in the Borderless, Chainer, Dementia Master, Hinterland Harbor, and then we got a Mind Stone. That's cool, really pretty. Mystic Enforcer, and Empty the Warrens with a Swamp. So I am also trying to collect the retro cards as well, like do a full set of those. If I could do them all foil, I will, but I'm not gonna go crazy with that. That'll be more of a long-term thing, kind of like what I've been doing with the foil etched and Double Masters 2022. Do want to try to get a full set of that, but there's so many of them, and they were actually the pricier of most of the cards there, so that's kind of going to be a slow build up there. All right, so I got an Elephant with Pyre Zombie, not a huge exciting hit there. Arborea, very nice, and the Borderless, really cool looking card. We got Pashlek Mons and Rith the Awakener. Right, not a very exciting pack there, but that's how it goes. Empty the Warrens, and Frantic Search, and Tormund's Crypt in the retro. That's cool. I don't think I pulled that one yet. With a Mountain. Ooh, Swords to Plowshares, that's real nice. So it seems like for the, and the Counterspell. For the retro lands, there's one, it seems like for each color, there's one that's pretty common and one that's harder to get. Because I put them all in my basic lands binder and noticed quite quickly that each of the lands I only had one or two of one. Mystic Remora, that's cool. Real pretty looking card there. In the retro foil. Chainer, Dementia Master. Oops, Windborn Muse. And ×2. Not the greatest to double up on. Still haven't pulled any tutors yet either, so. We got Sawtooth Loon, Lull, and Street Wraith with the planes that I am not particularly looking for at this point. And so yeah, so it seems like the like each of the basic lands has one that's easier to get than others. So see how that plays out. See what that does for pricing in the long term. I mean, there's going to be a fair number of them since a lot of people seem to be opening the collector packs. But if the set is somewhat scarce, then that'll start drying up. All right, so first one is Zaya Arian. Again, not the most exciting. Mystical Tutor. There we go. First row tutor, I think I have a ton, more mystical tutors than any of the other tutors so far. So I'm going to keep track of the tutors down here. Got Stroke of Genius and Maze of Ith, always a solid card. Classic. Definitely good in most decks. Renewed Faith, that's beautiful. Really nice job. Foiling just helps make that stained glass pop there, and is like a contrast to it. So, because I don't know, for those that haven't really noticed, the on the retro, the exterior of the art is foil, and then the art itself is not. So some cards like this contrast really just helps it pop, which I think that one does. And we got Rada Heir to Keld, and another Renewed Faith. Okay, and an Island. Chainer's Edict. Werebear. All right, so that was the first half. Going into the second half, doing all right. We only have 2 mythics so far from that first pack, so definitely due for some more mythics. Hopefully I get some spicy ones. Definitely be nice to get Force of Will, and then Vampiric Tutor would be cool in the Borderless. Haven't pulled that yet. Overmaster, all right, not the most exciting. Hunting Grounds are ×2. I don't think I've actually pulled that in the Borderless yet, so I'll take that. Our second tutor, the Worldly Tutor, very nice. We got Decimate with a Goblin Matron, the Marshal, and Ovlanize, and the Rarer of the Forest, which definitely looks pretty cool. All right. Let's keep that momentum going into the second half here. Hopefully we get some more mythics. All right, first one is Arborea. Okay, that's cool. And the foil. Windborn Muse. Glory, and Shivan Dragon. All right, not the greatest pack. Turnabout, that's kind of cool. Actually, don't think I've seen that in the retro yet. Blue definitely pops in the retro foil. That's definitely my favorite, probably, of all of them there. Gerard's Verdict, and Wild Growth with a mountain. Cool, a momentary blank, Street Wraith. I think we'll be seeing a lot of Street Wraiths since that got all three of the treatments. All right, that pack wasn't so great, but hopefully we'll bounce back with this one. And Nut Collector, all right, that is another mythic. Definitely an entertaining card. Entomb, there's a nice hit. And the Borderless, we'll take that. Triskelion and the Retro, and World Gorger Dragon for another 2 mythic pack there. With Spirit Link, and Elvis Spirit Guide. That's a good one. Take those, and a Swamp. And Milliken, Misenchantress, classic card, Empty the Warrens, Goblin Matron. Okay, 3 packs to go. Climbing up a little bit in our mythic count. Not exactly the mythics that we're trying to get, but anytime you can get a mythic in that first slot there, what everyone's starting to call the money slot, you definitely have a better chance of getting some value back, because those are a little bit harder to come by. All right, and we got Helm of Awakening. Not super exciting. Wrath of God. Exploration, that's worth a little bit. And Spinal Embrace. All right, again, not a super great pack, but it is what it is. So we got Terror, Impulse, and Goblin Matron. And another one of the nice forests. Still haven't got one of the Lightning Planes yet. It's looking like this might be box 3 without getting one of those. All right. So this box I did get, again, locally. Still waiting on all my stuff to come in. Most of the people I pre-ordered from shipped on release day, or very near to it. And with the holiday weekend and the terrible weather out west here, it's slowing everything down, unfortunately. So having to pick up a little bit more locally than what I was planning on, but at least we'll keep the content train rolling here. All right, so we got Absorb, not a great hit. Another Absorb, all right. Well, I don't know if I had pulled this one in Borderless yet or not, but Woodland Cemetery and Zur the Enchanter. Whew. This box is rough. Getting some decent stuff, but none of the nice heavy hitters there. So, all right. And we got, let's see, Ornithopter, and that's the rarer of the 2 islands. That's kind of cool. It is really pretty artwork. I do like that. All right. And nothing too exciting in the commons or uncommons. All right, last pack. Can we get some last pack magic here? We're currently sitting at 5 mythics, which isn't terrible. I mean, for a collector box, that feels a little low, but it's not awful. And then 2 tutors, so it'd be nice if we got 1 or 2 heavy hitters in this box. But Cryptic Gateway is not that. Birds of Paradise, not terrible, but not the greatest. Umbilicus and Sulphur Falls. Whew, this is not a great box. So, oh well. Wild Growth in the retro foil is pretty cool though. Wild Dogs, Recoil. Yeah, 3rd box without getting one of the Lightning Planes. Well, we will continue that hunt, I guess, in addition to everything else. All right, so quick recap here. We only wound up with 5 mythics, so we got probably the best is probably Time Stretch. I mean, Hunting Grounds I think are doing okay, but not great. I honestly have no idea what the Nut Collector is doing. I know the World Gorger is not a big hit. And then we did get our two tutors there, so at least we came away with a couple of those. I know some boxes aren't really getting any. So Mystical and Worldly. Not going to complain about that. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. This is an awesome set. Even though this box is kind of not the greatest, it still is super fun to get to open this. I think this is one of those products that's going to be just enjoyable, even if into the future to open. Just like how Time Spiral Remastered is a lot of fun. I mean, they're not calling this a master set, but it's pretty close. So with just slightly better price point than you would get for an actual Masters product. So yeah, so thanks again for watching. If you liked what you saw, please throw a like down there. If you want to see more, please subscribe. Got new content coming out twice a week at a minimum for the pack openings and box breaks. And then I've started doing other content on the weekends. Right now I've been doing deck tech videos on Saturday for EDH or Commander decks that I play. So yeah, keep an eye out for those. And as always, throw some comments down there. Love to hear what everyone's thoughts are. Like I said, by the time this video comes out, it should be about a week, just under a week from release. So real curious to hear how everyone else is doing. Most people should have their pre-orders if they ordered them online, or hopefully had access to it locally. Seems like even the store I usually go to doesn't have a great distributor and doesn't get a lot of product, but even they had a pretty good amount of product on the shelf when I went in yesterday for a Commander League. So yeah, thanks again, and until next time, have a great day.